Here with Tim Keating here, World of Outlaws, Victory Lane here at Kokomo Speedway. Little lap traffic there ended up being the cause of the end there for you and Kyle Larson. Ended up going back and forth. What did you see out there? Well, it looked like open air was really important at this track. Real tough to pass and real rough track.
You know, it was real slick to the curb, basically the fence all the way around, and it started taking rubber towards the end of the race there, and Kyle had to run on some lap cars, and one slid up in front of him, and you know, contact was made. We barely made it through there. We just barely squeezed by, and you know, I gotta thank my crew. They give me a great race car. Dennis, Teresa, Roth every night. You know, they support me 110%. And you know, we're working some bugs out of it. We're getting our cars better on tri-slick surface, and tonight was one of those things where we definitely you know, did what we did. We were persistent, stayed up with Kyle there when he got past us on the restart, and you know, did what we could do at that point. Just kind of cruised around and not get our nose dirty. This
car's been really strong. I've been following you, listening to Dirt Vision throughout the year, and couldn't make it on the California swing. But you know, Vegas, you ended up taking Vegas and ended up doing real well in California. Seems like you really nail it in qualifying time when it's really important to run with the Outlaws here. How well is your crew really getting this car down to such a consistent point to where you can stay up front there for the dash and the features every night?
You know, it's a lot of determination. You know, we come in every night with the same, close to the same base setup every night, and that's key to it. You know, if your consistency gets good and you can keep it going and keep your momentum, keep the crew happy, keep everybody's tensions down, you know, it definitely prevails at the end. You know, top 5, stay alive. You know, that's been our motto all year. You know, if we would have finished outside, you know, top 3 tonight, we would have been happy with it, but discussed it at the same time. So, you know, as long as we keep going forward and having fun, Dennis, Teresa, Roth will hopefully keep us on the road.
Here with Shane Stewart here, World of Outlaws, Kokomo Speedway, second place finish here. Oh man, them restarts actually played out to your favor really well. It just seemed like when you guys got the lap traffic, it was just so hard. I had to close my eyes there for a second when you and Keating and Larson got up to lap traffic. I don't know how you and Tim squeezed through there, but you did. But just battling back and forth, how hard was it to get through those cars though? Really rough track, a lot of wrecks today.
Yeah, it wasn't too rough. I mean, you know, it's just hard to tell, you know, like the 6 car, he wasn't really running the top until we got to him, and then he decided to move up to the top, and you know, it hurt Larson more than it did Tim and I. But you know, the restarts, a couple of them helped me, and then some of them didn't help me. The last one didn't help me, you know, just the main thing is we were in contention to win another race, and that says a lot for this team. You know, we don't have the big budgets that these other guys do, and to come out here and run competitively with these guys, it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to Joe and Tim and Cindy. They work hard at their regular jobs, and you know, they're not able to work on this 3-car full time like most of these guys are out here. And to put together a small team like this and to be competitive with these guys, it says a lot for them.
Seems like you've been real consistent. You're a heck of a wheel, man. Ended up doing really well at Fremont past couple of weeks and everything else. Got Speed Weeks coming up. You guys gonna end up running the full week at Speed Weeks, and what are you looking forward to on the Speed Week?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the first 2 nights. Unfortunately, I gotta. Well, it's not unfortunate, but we gotta run out of Dirt Cup. So we're gonna miss Saturday and Sunday, or actually Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna try to make it back for Sunday's race, and I'll finish the week with the All Stars. And looking forward to that. It's gonna be the next time I get back in this thing, and it's a fast piece, and I don't see why we won't be in contention to win each and every night with the All Star guys.
Here at Greg Wilson here, World of Outlaws at Kokomo Speedway. Mr. Hard Charger himself ended up getting a podium here for the Ohio State here. Greg, real tough track seems like. This track was really rough, real small little quarter bowl here around here. How hard is it to get around people there throughout the race and the feature there?
It was pretty tough. We were pretty fortunate on restarts that we could get some good restarts and get by guys quick on restarts, and then we kind of just picked by a couple during the green, but it's tough racing here. I mean, we got tore up in the heat race, pretty much just got drove over, and that's part of it. These bull ring races, I mean, this is kind of the racing I love. Kind of takes the motor and some of the equipment out of the equation, and if you get your car working and do a good job driving, you can get up through that. And, we were fortunate to do that tonight against the best guys in the country.
Seems like this track isn't more necessarily about power, but it's more about getting that shock set up right, getting the tire pressures and getting the stagger. It seems like you guys really nailed it on the Dodge to keep those tires in competition throughout all those, passing all those cars towards the end. How helpful was Doug with those shocks? Did he end up helping you today?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've ran Doug's shocks and OC shocks for, man, I don't even know how many years now, and bounced around a little bit, but tried to help learn together. And you know, Doug and those guys do an awesome job for us, and it's pretty cool to get them a good outlaw run. And everybody with our team, I mean, Hercules Tire, High Logistics, All-Star Plumbing and Heating, I mean, McCarland, Warmont, and you know, I've said this to you before, I mean, I know I'm a blessed man, and the good Lord's looking out for me, and you know, if I couldn't do it without him.
Well, he's definitely making it exciting for you, man. 2013 season, you got to travel all over, be real consistent, and do a lot of learning with the World of Outlaws, and ended up coming over here. Kind of anxious to get Speedway going there. You know, you always do real well at all Ohio times.
Yeah, we're excited. Just trying to plug along here and make some good decisions with the car. And we've been trying. We actually tried something after the beat for the feature. And obviously, we did a pretty good job of guessing on that. And yeah, I mean, we're excited. Kistler Engine's doing a heck of a job. I mean, we run our engines a lot more races than probably what we should, and they're getting me some fresh engines for Speed Week, so we're excited.